Okay, good morning, Bernard.
Good morning. A lovely day and a walk in the Ribble Valley today. Beautiful. So we're here parked up in
Hurst Green.
Hurst Green. I was trying to remember.
I'm your prompt.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. So we're not far up this road before we turn right and strike off towards the east. Past Stonehurst College, we walk right through the grounds, so very impressive place, and eventually hit the River Hodder here, and then after that it's quite a few miles, I think, on the river, because we walk along the Hodder and then it joins the Ribble at some point here probably, and becomes the River Ribble past Jumble's Rocks and then back to Hurst Green.
And how far are we today?
And it's just over 6 miles, 6.5 miles.
Lovely.
But not a lot of climbing.
Yeah. Bit breezy.
Bit breezy, yeah.
Bit breezy, but a nice blue sky. Clouds to start us off. There are 12 of us walking. There we all are now, and we're at the Hurst Green, or the Iton, Bailey and Chagley Memorial Hall, which is an honesty box car park. So we'll be back here sometime this afternoon, hopefully, having had a nice walk round the Ribble Valley. So the happy wanderers are all formed up. Leaders well away, leaders well ahead, and we're off at about 10 AM. Next to the car park is this very impressive building. Peter's just trying to read it. It's a Shireburn something, behind the Shireburn Hall or something like that. But a lovely, lovely building. You can imagine it just being used for weddings and for pictures taken off it.
Oh, well done, Keith.
You could do it.
I can't possibly do it.
Come on.
No, I can't. I know my limitations.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, I know. You guys will all be laughing.
If you get stuck, we'll just leave.
Oh, Bernard! As
We
if.
wouldn't be laughing at you, Bernard.
You'll be
We've
laughing.
been with you.
Yes, all right. No. Whatever.
Please stop there, don't take anything else on. Have a changing room at this time.
There you go, not a problem. Don't you say a word, darling.
Right. Well done, sir.
You put a note on the map that said menu styles.
So we've moved now to, this is part of Stonehurst College, I would think, the sports grounds here. Here's the Ribble Valley, beautiful out here today, absolutely gorgeous. Just needs some of the clouds to lift. It's breezy, so they'll be moving about, but if we can get some blue sky, it'll be a fabulous day there. Still progressing on the path. I'm guessing we might be on something like Stonehurst College's cross-country run, and then there's a bit of an Alfred Hitchcock type house there, isn't there? That's a bit middle of nowhere. Lovely old house though, just right on the hill. So now we're into the grounds of Stonehurst College, which is here, Catholic College. We've come through on the south side of the drive. It's a very impressive building. If you can walk through the grounds, there's public footpaths. But we're almost skirting it all and making it into a lovely walk.
They're doing 3 for the price of 2.
This is probably the Stonehurst College Space Observatory or something like that, but we're passing along the walls along the side here to the footpaths
and roadways that we've to go on. And there's one or two just doing a little bit of exploring. This is a lovely little area here, not a bad little football pitch. And there's the house down the bottom there that we picked out before. So it's probably the sports pavilion, no doubt. Then. But this is not bad. This will be one of the training pitches, no doubt. We started. I thought we looked at the Hitchcock movie place, but just to the left-hand side, you can see a whiteboard there, and as I pan round, you can see another whiteboard there, and so the brilliant ones amongst us have realised that that's probably either the main or one of the cricket pitches, and that's the pavilion. And then just only 20 yards past that cricket pavilion on one side of the road is this beautiful wildflower meadow that's been set up. Really nice, lovely colours, pinks, purples, blues, you can see it for yourself. Really, really nice. And it's obviously been left to be like that.
Yeah.
So we're on a road at the back of the
I think he
college
might
now.
Well, but I don't think you'd be
Stonehurst College is over there.
there.
We're walking down this way, and there, in all its splendour, is Pendle Hill. So there be witches today, perhaps. Here's a bit of edge trimming Stonehurst style. I wouldn't like to get anywhere near that. He's just turned round in a little lane that we're about to go down and come out, and he's just trimming away at these. Probably a little bit quicker than you would do with a pair of hand garden shears. I've just been walking along now recently, this last couple of 100 yards down some built-in steps, and we walked along before that alongside and looked down into quite a gorge, crevasse, I don't know what you'd call it, but this is steep going down here, and I think we're going down towards the Hodder River at the bottom when we first meet it, and here's hopefully the bottom of the gorge, but I've no doubt, since we've gone down this, we'll be going back up the other side on one, won't we? No doubt. Well, it's lovely, this. Lovely bit of forest here, around here. Minutes away from Stonehurst College with its pristine grounds, and we're in an effective wilderness. Lovely. And in the middle of the forest we found a lovely little bridge here, stone bridge, which is perfect for 11s. We're all there, we've got our own little compartments where we can lay whatever we want to lay out on. And the bridge looks down over the watercourse here. It's been paved and goes across the other side, and as is typical with our walks this summer, not a lot of water in this tributary, but if you go down there you can just see the River Hodder down at the bottom. So there's a bit of downhill, and then we have a break. Our 11s is on the bridge. They're ready to set off again now. And they're still talking. Talk, that's what all of us do.
It was on the phone, it was on your card. You know, this
And as with most of the things that we always end up doing, the stragglers are on the way, but of course it's uphill now, and up we go. Shouldn't be too bad. We're going to go down soon and walk by the Hodder, where it joins with the Ribble, and the Ribble takes the name of both rivers. We've come out of the forest into glorious sunshine. Look at this, all round here, beautiful area. Might still be on the Stonehurst estate, I don't know. Here's backmarker coming up, I mean, shut the bridges and the stiles and everything. And then here's the River Hodder, a lot calmer than it was up at the top there, but it's lovely. There's a bit of a different view, I don't know how this will work out. This is a group behind, walking along this nice country lane here, right down by the River Hodder, which is there alongside us. Just widening out a little bit now, getting ready to meet the Ribble.
It jumped out there, didn't it?
This is the new Hodder Bridge, apparently. Lovely part of the Ribble Valley, of East Lancashire. So we're on the, this is what they call Hodder New Bridge, and this is the old bridge, and very shortly Bernard will give us a presentation about the old bridge. So away we go then, Bernard.
Okay, so Andrew, this is called the Old Bridge, and as you can see, it is very old.
Yes.
No longer fit for vehicles. But can you imagine, Andrew, in 1648, a man of note by the name of Cromwell.
Which Cromwell?
Oliver.
Oliver, right.
1648, he had 8,600 men, and the only way across the river was on this bridge, which was in a better condition then than it is.
It's not in bad condition if it was 1648 though, is it?
1648, 8,600 men, and they were marching from Gisborne to fight the King's men at Preston.
Right. And the final score was Cromwell 1, Preston 0?
Something like that, yes.
Okay.
Yes. And the rest is history.
Well, that's history as well, though.
The fact is that Deepdale wasn't in his thoughts at that time,
and Tom Finney wasn't playing for Preston.
No, not in 1648.
No.
And,
but it's a lovely bridge, and it's, you know, what are we looking at there? 1600.
It's very.
It's almost 600 years old.
16.
So after Bernard's history lesson on that, which I'm sorry about my maths, it's 400 years, but this is the bridge. This is it. Not exactly 8,000 men going on it now, but 12 of us, and this.
Is there a weight limit on it?
And this is
I think
Cromwell's Bridge,
I think there's
and that's the older one. So there we are from the top of the bridge. Lovely little curve in the river there. Hodder making its way downstream, as we say, to join the Ribble and head towards Preston, where the fight took place. So here we are, we just stopped here. No entry private fishing, and there you can see on the left hand side is the Hodder, and straight in front is the Ribble.
Centenary.
No,
34. Yeah.
So this is where the confluence of it is.
like all of us.
So this is now the River Ribble, heading its way towards Preston, Witham St Anne's and the Irish Sea. That's the Ribble there, coming in on the right hand side, and this is the Hodder. This is the confluence of the two rivers forming the Ribble. I don't know where you stopped today, but this is where we stopped today to have our lunch. Lamb wasn't on the menu, but it could be next week. Lovely spot. The Ribble just flowing gently down towards Preston there. A nice little view across to it. So along the walk today there's been these posts with white paint on them, white reflective markers, down by the river here. And these are fishing pegs for River Ribble, which is down there. You can just see it through the bushes. And we've been walking alongside the Ribble now since we finished lunch, heading our way back towards Stonehurst College, which we've just seen the towers of in the background, and back towards Hurst Green in the cars. So I just waited for Bernard, the leader, who was miles behind everybody at the back, to catch up with us, and now we're still moseying along that same track, the same path, alongside the Ribble, which has slowed down just a little bit around here, and heading back, as I say, towards Stonehurst.
Into a blue acrid.
And now, from being almost smooth and mill pond like, we're down at the River Ribble Rapids. That's easy for you to say, but it's still wending its way westwards. It's glorious now. Look at this beautiful sunshine. Here's the Ribble going back the way we've come. That's part of Pendle Hill there in the gap. And we've come down this path, down this track, alongside the Ribble, and we're coming over now to what looks like an aqueduct of some sort, or I think it's a pipe-bearing bridge. Probably it might actually be one of the water carriers to Blackpool from the Fyle Water Board at the Stocks Reservoir. I've left the River Ribble stroke Hodder behind us now, and heading back away from it, back towards Hurst Green, where we parked the cars at the Memorial Hall this morning. Still a fresh breeze, still grey cloud, but it's a lovely day, and it's been a good walk. Just over 6 miles, I think, probably just over 6.5, I would think, by the time we get back. A lot of the time on good paths. There were some tight, steep uphill and downhills, a lot of which had had footpaths put on them. But it's been good that it's been such a dry day as well. That's helped us. So the Ribble Valley is down the bottom there. Glorious countryside here, absolutely glorious. Just going right across to Pendle there, and then back round here. I'm thinking, and more hoping as well, that this is the path back to Hurst Green. And now we're nearly back at Hurst Green. This is the football pitch at the back of the Memorial Hall. Nice little pitch that. Kids. Pendle in the background there again. Swivel around and down towards the car park. I'll just catch the rest coming back in a minute. So they're wandering back now. Here's Graham first back. He's paid his £2 donation to the fund, and Eddie, Keith. More and more coming, and then we're intermingling with the pub goers. So they're wandering up the road now, making their way back here to the Memorial Hall and the car park for the end of another good walk, another cracking walk. Back here at Hurst Green. Next week we're in Orton, off near T-Bay. So hopefully we'll see you then. Bye now.